It all seems so long ago, doesn't it, since Meghan Markle frolicked through the sand. Of course, writing in the wet sand 2025. It was a brand new year, a brand new Meghan, and a brand new launch. Instagram welcomed her back with over 1 million subscribers, followers, whatever you want to call them. And then, of course, she, as the kids say, dropped the release of her Netflix cooking show. I hate that phrase, drop, don't you? It's released, it's launched, but what dropped? I mean, do you agree? Just to digress, does annoy me that, yes. But anyway, and then of course things were starting to, well, apparently pick up. Now, as we all know, Meghan really had another bombshell because, quite frankly, around the corner, which had already started the tragic LA fires. But moving forward, things are taking a dramatic turn behind the Montecito gates, and really, some people might have a shred of sympathy for the former royal known as Prince Harry. Let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for joining me in the beautiful heart of Kensington in London. I hope you're keeping well. I don't know if you can hear the crows. Yes. They know how to keep busy, don't they? How many messages do they need to say to each other? I wonder if they're saying, you know, who's that silly so-and-so down there talking to himself on a stick? And they think we're mad, flying from nest to nest. I'm sure this is the world I live in, obviously, you know, the thoughts I have. Let's get back to your royal story. Now, this, on a more serious note, is, as I say, taking a rather dark twist. This is because, as we know, very soon Prince Harry is going to be re-emerging back over here in the United Kingdom to take on His Majesty's government once again. All about this time, a alleged hacking sort of scandal, snooping stories from many years ago. And as we saw in the tabloid tales thing that he decided to do, taking on the tabloids, I think it was called, something like that. Well, Harry just feels so very strongly about this, so much so that he's not having it, pushing back, kicking off, all of that sort of stuff. What he really wants, in my opinion, is sort of validation that these people did it. Obviously, the money would be a nice thing, but as he's pointed out, he's not doing it for the money, and he's doing it because he can. There are just two people left, a former Labour activist MP, Tom Watson, and him. So, you know, clearly it's down to two people after probably around about 500. So Harry sees himself as George the Giant Slayer, that type of stuff. Behind the scenes, though, Meghan is furious because she doesn't want Harry to leave her. According to the source who works inside that particular camp, basically it's this, you know, she's saying, how could you leave me at the utmost stressful time in my life? Everybody's turning against me. I'm trying to deliver a product. I'm looking after your children, that sort of stuff. Now, what's interesting, I don't know if you know this, but according to that source, the dynamics are in the marriage that Harry is this sort of person that solves everything. You know, he's this giant man that she defers to, very cleverly, let me point out. She defers nothing. She controls the whole situation and make Harry, who has always felt like a spare during his life, as if he can solve everything. He's protecting her and those children, and that's the problem. Now, Harry's in a dilemma because he has to turn up over here. He can't do it via Zoom or video link. He has to be in the flesh. And apparently this is resulting in mega tears and breakdowns and a lot of stress. And according to that source, Harry's feeling the pressure because now he's having a bit of a wobble about what he's going to be delivering on the stand. And if he doesn't get it right this time, and as we know, the judge has already said, you need more coherent evidence and backup. This is because, of course, what he's got are sort of people's rambling citations. It's not hard, firm evidence. And this is the problem now for Harry. You know, he might have thought this was big when he started 6 months ago, but then he didn't plan on his wife allegedly having some kind of breakdown. Do we believe that? No. What I believe is that Meghan truly thinks that she doesn't want to be left alone to face the music, and he could be gone for up to 4 weeks if this doesn't pan out well. Either way, Harry may relent and stay back due to family circumstances. It's a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean, Kensington.